Have you ever thought about how different your life would be if you had never gone to school? Imagine waking up in the morning, seeing other kids walking to class, but you cannot join them because your family cannot afford it. Imagine being unable to read your favorite books or comprehend the signs on the street. What if you couldn't write your own name or count your change at the store? For some of us, education feels so normal. Like it's just another part of our routine, waking up, going to school, and then going home. But for millions of children around the world, education is not a guarantee. It's a dream they still hope to reach someday. So first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Satya Dewi from the University of Warmadewa. And today I'm going to bring up a topic with the title Education Open Doors. So ladies and gentlemen, education is the foundation of every progress story we know. It's the reason doctors save lives, teachers inspire generations, and investors create new things that change how we live. It's what turns curiosity into innovation and dreams into reality. Education gives people the tools to think, to question, and to grow. But sadly, not everyone gets the chance to experience its full opportunity. That's where the problem begins. When something as important as education becomes a privilege for some instead of a right for all. Today, our world faces a silent but serious crisis. In many parts of the world, children still walk for hours under the hot sun or through the rain just to reach a small classroom with broken chairs and no books. Some of them go to school hungry, while others never got all because their families need them to work and help earn money. Many students feel trapped in a system that values grade more than growth and memorization more than real understanding. They feel pressure to perform instead of inspired to learn. They study just to pass exam, not to explore ideas or develop skills that will truly help them in life. Now, how many times have we stayed up all night trying to memorize pages of notes only to forget everything a week later? How often do we hear students say, school doesn't really prepare us for real life? These questions show us something important, that education isn't just about sitting in a classroom or getting high score. It's supposed to help us think independently, solve real problems, and understand the world better. But sometimes it doesn't. Instead of encouraging curiosity, the system often teaches us to be afraid of making mistakes. Instead of motivating us to learn, it sometimes makes us lose our love for learning. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's why this issue matters so much, not just for governments or teachers, but for all of us. Because when we talk about education, we're talking about opportunities, equality, and the future of our generation. So, the first thing that we need to do is make education accessible and equal for everyone. Education should never be a privilege, it should be a right. So governments can make a difference by building schools in rural areas and ensuring teachers are well trained and supported. Organizations and communities can help by donating books, setting up libraries, or providing scholarship for underprivileged students. And technology can bridge the gap. Online classes and digital libraries can reach students who live far away. But more than just access to school, we must give children the motivation to dream big. Because when a children or a child learns something new, they gain more than knowledge. They gain hope, and that hope can change their entire future. Now, the next step is to change how we teach. Too often, education focuses only on memorizing facts or getting high score. But real education should be about understanding, creativity, and growth. Students should be encouraged to think critically, ask questions, and find their own voice. Schools should teach skills that matter in real life, like teamwork, communication, problem solving, and emotional awareness. When teachers focus on helping students discover their strength, learning becomes more exciting and meaningful. We should study not just to pass, but to grow as people. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we need to connect education with real world experiences. Learning should not end in the classroom. School can work with communities, companies, or organizations to give students hands on experience. For example, students can visit hospitals to learn about healthcare, farms to learn about nature and sustainability, or small businesses to learn how to manage money. These experiences help students see how what they learn in class applies to life outside. Education should prepare us for life, not just for the exam. So, ladies and gentlemen, education is not just about books, grades, or diplomas. It's about opportunity, equality, and empowerment. So, what kind of future do we want? A world where only a few have the chance to learn, or a world where everyone can unlock their full potential? If we believe that education is the key to change, then we must use it to open doors, not close them. Every lesson we learn, every child who gets to go to school, and every teacher who inspires a student bring us one step closer to a brighter future. So that's all for me. Thank you.